morning, dear viewers. Today we are with the organization BFW Volunteers of the World, and we are pleased to conduct an interview with several of its members. They will tell us about their work and some of their most memorable experience. Good morning. How have you been?
Good morning and thank you very well. We are very excited to be here with you and we hope that our work will be to your liking.
The test is ours. We have prepared a couple of questions to know more about your work and who you are. Let's start. Where are you now?
We are in Colombia, specifically in the Sunflower Biosphere Reserve, located in the archipelago of San Andrés and Providencia Santa Catalina.
And what are you doing?
Most of volunteers who joined the Sunflower Reserve have experience of something related to diving. So the activities we did in our volunteer time of first seeming boring or even tedious. We had to collect the trash trapped in the coral reefs, and we also had to monitor tourists to avoid contaminating the reefs and sea.
Interesting. Where have you been?
In our area, we have traveled to several islands, some of which I remember are Serrana, Serranilla, Albuquerque, Roncador, Quitasueño, New Lower, and East at Southeast Cape.
What was your best experience?
One of the best experiences I had a voluntary basking colonies in more about corals, where saving is a hunter side and basing to the gas of its future and skinning the some weight is the world hunter.
My best experience was when we just started and we were learning everything we needed to know about this volunteer, but when we saw the risk and the complexity that many will be waiting to leave volunteering. I remember that in those times of crisis came one of the reserve managers. He stood in front of us and told us, "Something is very true. Nothing comes without effort, nothing risks or taking great risks. Risks are part of the life. Some routes need big risk, or if you never get there, you can agree to walk or surrender before trying. You decide." That is my motto now.
The best experience I have had is I could see many corals of different colors alike, with marine animals that I have never seen in person. One of the animals that I could observe that seahorses, cloudfish, and many other fish with a variety colors.
One of the afternoons when I was diving to check if the surrounding reefs were clean, a group of young tourists asked for my dive gear because it had a logo on it, which I explained to them about the organization which they kindly helped me, and I was able to finish my work faster.
I like your experiences, guys. Now we are going to the opposite. What was your worst experience?
My worst experience was a day was escaping via jellyfishes. It was inexplicable pain, but I was a war inside. I was able to experience in a beautiful, always animal up close.
The worst experience I had after 2 weeks of volunteering. When we were diving, I saw corals of many colors, but I also saw a totally gray color. I could see who that was between so much alive, and the truth made me feel very sad to see how we are destroying the planet.
One of the worst experience that I could see is that I am afraid to see, and it costs me a little to be able to enjoy that experience 100%, but then I got used to it.
One day a group of teenagers took my scuba gear and apart from damaging, they didn't pay for it.
And the last question, what have you learned?
Need that taking care of the environment is the most important health science. We call not life words.
I learned many things, including losing the fear, failing, or taking risks in my life.
On this trip, I learned that we must take care of the environment so that we can enjoy more of these beautiful landscapes.
I learned that we have to be more considerate with the people who do these kinds of things. That besides using their free time to take care of the environment, it also helps us to be more aware of what happens if a single piece of garbage enters the sea.
Well, this has been all for today. I hope you have learned a little about volunteering and that you will be encouraged to do it.